guys, Imogen here, Imogen Grace Eventing, and today's vlog is going to be another really fun one because this is my 2021 recap. So here's January, and we went into a lockdown and it actually snowed for quite a while actually. And then we went to the woods on little Ruby, bless her. And again here you can see that it snowed a lot. And yeah, again, but it was really fun because of our hill. We got to sledge down it and we took so many photos. But then moving into February, again, it was still snowing, which was really weird because in the UK we don't get very much snow. And then we was able to start going on our hikes again because the snow started to go down. And then we went to the woods again, and here's a few more pictures of me hiking and a few more. But yeah, then in March it started to brighten up a little bit, and here's some photos of me and my mum on a hike. And as you could see, because of the sun, all the grass came through again. And here's when we clipped Annie. And then here is a lovely picture of me and Ruby, one of my favourite pictures. That was actually quite high. And then we clipped Ruby. Bless her, she was so fluffy. And then here's a few little clips of me at some of my calf lessons. And then here is when we first put the cross-country jumps up, which, yeah, I'm still in love with, guys. Then moving on to April, I went to Mosley's with Annie, and this lesson, I was so proud of her. I think this was with Angus, actually. And, yeah, Annie was just absolutely amazing here. But, yeah.
Now again, stay down here, stick up, hold the leg there. Right. Yeah. Okay. Even though you change your leg, all the time keep looking. Left, that's it. Finish. One. Yeah, better. Well ridden, good girl. Okay, Charlotte.
And then I found out that I'd won the Winter League on Ruby, and yeah. And then here's a few more clips of me at calf lessons on Annie and little Ruby. Then here is me at a Helen Boyd's lesson. And here is a few pictures of me at Aylesford, which was probably one of my favourite cross-country courses. I actually need to get back there and go on the grass part, but this is the school show cross, which, can I just say, is absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's honestly, like I say, it's just amazing. It has cross-country and show jumps and 3 different levels, levels as in, I don't know how to explain it, but where it's been filmed from now, that's also another school which you have to walk up the hill to. And then that fence behind me there, that is then water. Here's the higher section now. Now we are moving into May. And I went to another show, and here is Ruby moving ahead in some sort of way. Then here is me and Annie at team show jumping. This is back at the yard again, jumping our jump for joys and our cross country jumps. Then here is me and Rubes at a calf lesson at Lodge. Another one of me down the yard, and here's one of me at an Angus lesson at Rise Home. Then here we are, coming into the summer months where it was a little bit more sunny. Then this was team show jumping at Arena UK. Then this was at Winter's cross country, I want to say, or it might have been this is combined training, where I got my C test. Then this was at another combined training where I came second. Then here's another one of me down at the yard on Ruby. Then we're moving into June, where I got this was the thermal imaging and equine massage that we did, which was so cool, by the way. Go check that vlog out after this one. It's amazing to see like all the images like in different colours and stuff. It's really, really cool, so go check that video out. Then here's a few pictures of me and Annie. Then we're moving into July, where I had a few more lessons with Angus up at Mosley's, and a few more lessons up at Lodge with Kath, and a few more lessons up at Lodge with Kath.
Yes, 90, easy.
And again, but with Annie.
End up getting to it on a bit of a dodgy stride each time, and then she's not always as keen to go. Better, good girl, big cat.
Then we finally get to the exciting part. We went to camp, and yeah, I love camp, as you guys probably know. It is so fun, and yeah, as soon as you guys join Pony Club, you need to go to a camp. It is absolutely incredible. Here's us doing the games. Yeah, and here's us all sweeping the yard, which we had to do a lot, and Annie just being able to reach her head through the window. No. So now we are moving into August, where we welcomed Quest into the family, but really, really sadly, that meant that Ruby had to go. I just outgrown her, and I was distraught, guys, don't get me wrong. But I was way too small for her. She was only 13 too, and Quest is obviously 15 hands, so she's definitely the right size for me. Then we took Quest to her first ever cross-country session, which she was absolutely amazing and jumped everything that I asked of her. And yeah, like I said, literally she was absolutely amazing. I jumped some of the biggest jumps that I'd ever jumped across country. And here she is looking absolutely beautiful in her plum. And here we are again up the field. And here is Annie jumping some jumps, and little Ruby, bless her. And here is a video of her going, which, oh guys, honestly, it's so sad to watch back. But she's in the nicest home now. Literally, we couldn't have asked for a better home. The little girl Olivia, you might be watching this, Olivia, so hi Olivia. But she loves us so much, and she's doing so well. She recently went out to her first ever 60 competition, and they won. And yeah, so I was over the moon, and very, very soon we will be going to visit her, and definitely going to watch her, at a show, which I'm really, really looking forward to. And here is some more pictures of Ruby, which honestly, guys, ever since we'd ever got Ruby, we bonded so quickly, and she was always just my number one pony. Literally, I loved her so, so, so much. I can't put into words how much, joy she brought me. But anyways, moving into September, we got little Mabel, which, she has such a baby face here. But honestly, she's the new love of my life, guys. Literally. I can't explain again, guys. I just love her so much. She's literally my little daughter. But as you can see, she loves to sprawl herself out. And here we took a few pictures of her in her handbags. And here she is with her little jumper on. She loves coming down the yard with us. But at the moment, we haven't been able to take her down very much because it's quite sludgy down there. Anyways, here is a few more videos of me at a cath lesson at Elms. So guys, this, as you can see, every time Quest jumps, she gets better and better. We're now jumping a lot higher than this. This is only around 70. We're now jumping about 90, but there's always room for improvement. And here she is in her lovely bubblegum pink, looking fabulous. And as you can see, we're getting higher and higher each time. But again, there's still room for improvement because she's still getting a few poles. But obviously, she's only a baby, so things like that are going to happen. Then here is my first hack on Quest. Now we are moving into October, where I jumped Quest over our newest cross-country jumps, which again, she flew over because she is such a good girl. And then I had a photo shoot with Quest, which she is just so beautiful, literally. And here's a few more clips of that. And this is my most favourite picture ever. I am in love. And this one, I think it is so pretty. Then me and Chloe went to Hackthon, which I love as well. And here's me jumping a few more. And then we took Mabel to Button, which I also took Annie to. And Mabel won second place in the dog show. Then we went to Hoy's, which, oh guys, was the most amazing experience ever. And I met Erin Williams and Joe Stockdale and actually many more. But, and then obviously we got to sit at the big arena, which was amazing. And I took Quest to her first show and she won third. Then we're moving into November. And I'm doing even more with Quest, as you can see. And I took her to her first Angus lesson, which was very good for her. Because again, she's only a baby, so it's really good for the mind because Angus works a lot on lines and tricky lines. Anyways, here's another video of me at a cath lesson. Again, you can see that they've got even bigger now. Then we had a few more lessons at Cats.
You're alright, don't worry.
Then I took Quest to her first ever hunter trial, which we did really well in. And here's a little video. I think this was Quest's first time at Lodge. Then here's a few pictures of her in the stable. And now we move on to the last month, December, where we took Quest for a bit more cross country. And those barrels, guys, literally I was over the moon with jumping those.
That was brilliant.
Because they have literally been, I'm not going to say my biggest fear, but they have always seemed absolutely ginormous to me, but I finally jumped them. Anyways, then I took her to her first Helen lesson. Then I took her to another Angus lesson, which you can see here how skinny some of the jumps are and stuff, and she just popped over them like they were nothing. And they were big as well. And then another lesson at Elms with Kath and Annie. Then we took Quest to the woods for the first ever time with Amy and Mariah May. Then we took Quest to her first ever grid lesson at Elms with Kath, which she did amazing in. Then we took Annie to another show where Mabel came, obviously. Then we took Annie to a grid work lesson also, which again she did amazing in. Then I've recently been to York, which as you can see looks amazing right there. Then I went to another Elms lesson, you guessed it, which here Annie actually did absolutely amazing. Like, there was some cross-country jumps in there and she was amazing. But yeah, and then here's a picture of Mabel in her Christmas jumper. Right then guys, so that was my 2021 recap. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also Imogen Grace Fenton on those too. Subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any of my videos, and please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. That's all for today guys, bye!